Renko, why don't you come and join us? Get a little dust on your hands.
Hey, funny wise guy. Just throw a dozen of those in the truck.
Forget it.
I must be having trouble with my ears because a guy that wants to keep working wouldn't talk to me like that.
If you want me to turn my head while the stuff disappears, that's fine. But I'll be damned if I do. You're stealing for you.
Okay, wise guy, get out. You're on the scours. We'll see how smart you are when you're standing knee-deep in garbage.
Up yours, Renko. Quit.
You walk now, you're not coming back. You hear me, Brennan?
Keep an eye on that hippie son of a bitch.
I don't know what you're worried about. Look, this thing is a walk in the park. All I have to do is show up. Everything's under control. It's not
Your testimony is going to put Benelli away for 20 years. And the man has made a lot of friends in Hawaii, Jake.
The marshals that will be picking you up at the airport are named Thompson and Wells. They'll be there at about 3 o'clock.
What in God's name is that?
Tommy?
It's me.
Tommy! Oh, man, I can't believe this.
I take it this is a friend of yours.
I'm sorry. Tommy, this is my boss, District Attorney McCabe.
Hello.
My friend Jake Stiles.
Nice to meet you.
Tommy and I grew up together. People used to think it was my older brother.
I saw the resemblance right away.
Do you mind if...
Go, please. Go.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Nice meeting you both.
Where have you been?
Oh, too many places, man.
The last time I talked to you, you were in Key West.
Oh, that was 1.5 years ago. Yeah, and I'm gonna pay you back the $500 you sent me as soon.
Whenever. It's just good to see you, buddy.
It's good to see you, too.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
So, what can I get you two?
I'll have a beer.
Clip slip.
On the wagon again?
5 months. Tired of waking up, hugging a strange commode and not knowing where I was every morning. I'm even going back to Mass.
That's great, Tommy. How is Alyssa and
Becky.
Becky?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Tommy Brennan has got a daughter.
She is beautiful.
Yeah.
When am I going to get to meet them?
I'll let you know. I haven't seen her myself for the last 6 months.
Why?
Derek, man, I wasn't good for him, you know? It's tough coming back into the real world after you've been out on the fringe for so long. I figured, I'd come back any time and the doors would be open. They weren't. Found myself with a wife and kid and a lot of responsibility. So I started drinking again, doing drugs, and I split. I told him I'd come back when I got it together.
Have you?
I thought I had until this morning.
What happened?
I was working on the docks.
And?
Tommy Brennan, open mouth, swallow foot. It doesn't matter. I wasn't crazy about the job. Money was good. I even bought some life insurance. In a few weeks, I'd be able to pick up Becky and Alyssa, and we'd get out of here. Start again someplace new. I'm gonna have a real life, Derek.
This time I'm going to be part of it, right? Right?
You bet.
Buenas noches, Hector.
Hey, Tommy.
Any messages?
No.
It don't matter, because I am checking out first thing in the morning. It's adios, amigo.
Okay.
You take care.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm going home, Hector. I'm going home. Yeah. Yeah, coming.
Not very friendly, are we, Tommy?
What do you want?
You got a big mouth, Brennan.
Hey, let's give our union brother a chance to explain himself.
What the hell are you talking about?
After that little scene at the dock, I got a real bad feeling about our relationship. So I had Renko follow you.
Listen, you guys don't get out of here. I'm calling the cops.
What did you tell the DA, Tommy?
I didn't tell him anything.
I guess you just dropped in to have some coffee or something, right?
I have a friend who works there. I just went to say hello.
And your friend just happens to be a DA, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Guys like that don't spit on people like you. Don't lie to me. It's not nice.
I'm telling the truth. I swear to God.
If a man swears to me, it's gotta be the truth. Hey. I'm sorry. I thought you turned over on us. Tell you what. Sure, there's no hard feelings.
Hold it. Hold it, Philip.
Derek, I found your name in his pocket.
Oh, Tommy. Damn it!
It was a friend.
I just saw him today. What happened? Was it a hit and run?
Derek, you came out of the 5th floor window.
What?
You left a note.
What are you talking about?
It looks like your friend killed himself.
Tommy didn't kill himself, Mr. McCabe.
Why don't you take a couple of days off? Go to the ocean.
I don't want to go to the ocean. I want an investigation.
Derek, there was no forced entry. And no other prints but the maids and your friends.
That doesn't mean anything.
He left a note. He told the world in his own hand why he was doing it.
But I just spoke to him. He was turning his life around. He had a wife and a little girl.
Derek.
He was happy. You didn't know him.
Did you? You said yourself you hadn't seen him in years.
All right, all right. Why did he come to see me after all this time if he was just going to kill himself?
Maybe he wanted to say goodbye.
Becky, need some help?
I can get it myself.
I'm sure you can.
Thank you.
Becky, go inside, honey.
Mama.
Come on, the Looney Tunes are on. Good girl.
Alyssa,
How did you know my daughter's name?
I'm Derek Mitchell.
You're Tommy's friend?
The same.
He has told me so much about you. Well, he's not here right now.
I know. I just saw him yesterday.
Where? How'd he look? How is he?
Why don't we sit down?
What is it?
He's dead, Alyssa.
What?
I'm so sorry.
No. You're wrong. It's a mistake.
I wish to God that it was.
He wrote me every week. He would have told me if he was sick.
He wasn't sick.
What, it was an accident?
The police think that he killed himself.
Suicide? No, I mean, he wouldn't leave us like that. He was gonna be home soon. He told me we were gonna be happy. He promised me.
What's wrong, Mommy? What's wrong?
It's all right, sweetie. It's okay.
But I talked to the night manager at the hotel. He said he saw some guys he didn't know go up in the elevator 20 minutes before Tommy died.
Yeah, well, so what? There's over 100 people living in that hotel. Maybe it was somebody's friend.
Yeah, and maybe it was the guys that killed Tommy, huh?
We went over the place a dozen times. There was nothing. Look, I know this guy was your friend, but the case is closed.
I spoke to his wife. She doesn't believe he killed himself either.
What's she supposed to believe?
You got kids, right? He's got a kid, Dennis. And the insurance company won't pay out if it's suicide.
Is that what this is about?
No.
You read the autopsy report. This guy had a nose full of cocaine, a liver that was half dead from the booze. Man, I'm sorry, Derek. Your friend was all messed up. He couldn't handle life, so he checked out. End of story.
I just saw him last night, Dennis. I spoke with him for over 2 hours. We laughed.
What? You think you should have seen it coming?
Yes. Yes. We were kids together, Dennis. I knew him.
Derek, you're not a shrink, you're a lawyer. Your friend Tommy killed himself. You gotta make peace with that, or it's gonna kill you. Why don't you come on home with me tonight, huh? Have some dinner. You can stay over, maybe. Louisa'd love to see you.
No, thanks.
You sure? Take care of yourself. Hello.
Hello, Jake.
Hey, Derek. What's going on?
I'm sorry to wake you.
That's all right. I had to get past the phone. What's happening?
The guy you met in McCabe's office, my friend Tommy's dead.
What happened?
Everybody thinks it was suicide. Jake, I think he was murdered. And I can't get anybody to do anything about it.
Any witnesses, physical evidence, anything like that?
I don't know. All I know is he worked the docks. I got to do something, Jake.
Look, I can't do anything right now, but I tell you what, when I get back, I'll get right into it.
I can't wait.
Look, you gotta leave it alone. You take it easy, okay? This is not what you do.
Please, I cannot sit around and do nothing.
You're gonna get into this no matter what I say, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. All right, if you're gonna do it right. Here's what you want to do.
I need some time off, Mr. McCabe.
Good morning, Mr. McCabe, sir. I'm sorry to bother you so early, sir.
Can I have it?
All right, come on in. What happened to the Wilson deposition?
I forgot.
The man waited over an hour for you. Michaels took it.
I'm sorry.
I spoke to Jake. You've been investigating the Brennan suicide, huh?
That's right.
Derek, I am not going to bellow at you or reprimand you because I know how much this has affected you. But it's over now, Derek. It's done with. It's finished. You've got to put it all behind you. Otherwise, it's going to get very unhealthy for you.
The time is coming to me, Mr. McCabe.
I'm not getting through to you at all, am I? Look, maybe I'll get somebody else to investigate the case.
I have to do this, Mr. McCabe. I have to.
Go. Go on, get up.
Thank you.
Derek? You be careful.
Something I can do for you?
There's a guy who used to work around here named Tommy Brennan. I'm looking for anybody that might know him.
Never heard of him.
You, have everybody in the union on that computer.
Well, what are you doing? You writing a book or something?
They tell you where everybody's working?
Yeah, maybe. Hey, look, buddy, it's against the union rules. I shouldn't even be talking to you.
Look, you don't have to say a word. Just punch in a search for Tommy Brennan's name and show me the screen. There's nothing there.
That's because he ain't in there. Look, I told you up front, I never heard of the guy. Hey, buddy, you got any more names you want me to check for you, huh?
They're lying. See, here's a pay envelope you sent me.
Do you mind if I keep this?
No, of course not. Hello? Yes. You can't. Well, I hope you feel better. Okay, bye-bye.
Is there a problem?
Oh, I just have to be at work in 20 minutes, and the woman that sleeps over is sick.
I'll stay.
Oh, I couldn't.
Yeah, sure you could. Sure you could. Listen, I can sleep anywhere. I'll just fall out in a chair, and before you know, it'll be morning.
Thank you. Thank you. Tommy always said you were a good friend.
Go on, you'll be late.
All right.
Mama?
It's all right, Becky. Your mama's gone to work. You remember me, Derek? Your babysitter got sick, so your mom asked me to stay here tonight.
My daddy died.
I know, baby.
Mommy said he is in heaven.
He is.
Heaven is in the sky, right?
Some people think so.
Airplanes fly in the sky.
That's right, they do.
Tomorrow, I think I'll take an airplane to see Daddy.
Yeah.
What do you have?
A beer and some information.
Well, beer's a buck. Information? Now 411.
Excuse me, I wonder if you knew this guy.
Didn't know.
His name's Tommy Brennan. I'm looking for someone who might have known him.
Never seen him.
Hey. Can I help you? Sit down.
Friendly bunch of guys.
It's a closed society we run here. We protect each other. Your friend, you work on the docks?
I think so. Look, I just want to know if anyone knew him.
What for?
It's private.
Well, no offense, but, I mean, you could be lying through your teeth about being a friend of his. And you could be a bill collector or something like that. Hey, what kind of a guy would I be to rat on a union brother?
His daddy committed suicide. I just want to find out why.
Sorry about that. You know, he looks kind of familiar. I just can't place him. I tell you what, why don't you let me keep this and I'll ask around for you.
My number's on the back. If you hear of anything, just call me.
No problem.
Thanks.
He's been asking questions all up and down the wharf. I don't think this guy's gonna go away.
Maybe we need to encourage him.
Hey, mister! Come here. What is it? Not here, not here. There's too many nosy people. Get a little further. This is good.
You knew Tommy.
Never heard of him.
What's this all about?
Is he all right?
I'm fine.
I wasn't asking you.
Maybe a cracked rib, possible concussion, assorted bruises. He was lucky. I'd spend a night in the hospital.
Yeah, thanks.
I want to ask you just one question. Are you insane or just plain bloody dumb?
Mr. McCabe.
Don't Mr. McCabe me. You could have gotten yourself killed. You know what they call an investigator stupid enough to go into a place like that asking questions without backup? Bubblehead.
There's something going on the docks.
Something's always going on at the docks.
Yeah, but I'm close to it. I can feel it.
Really, I'm surprised that you can still feel anything. You're out of this, Derek. You're not an investigator.
Don't you see? They're afraid of me. They're afraid of me.
Oh, I can see that.
Listen, if I wasn't onto something, they wouldn't have beat me up. I gotta get moving.
Here. You go to the hospital, huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm all right. I'm not staying in the hospital.
Hold on. You don't want to go to the hospital?
No.
All right. Okay, I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to take you home with me because I want to be around so that I can watch you like a hawk. All right? Come on.
What's wrong with Max?
You're sleeping in his bed. That's what's wrong with Max. Here. Come on, Max. Show a little compassion, will you? That dog is generous to a fault.
I think Tommy found out about something on the docks, and he was going to tell me, and that's why they killed him.
Well, you spent 2 hours with him that day. Why didn't he mention it to you?
I don't know.
Here. Drink this. Look, it's tea. It's from a local Chinese apothecary. I'm not leaving until you finish it. Now, come on.
It stinks.
Drink. Wake up.
What's happening? Where am I?
Who are you?
What?
What's your name?
You've forgotten my name.
No, I haven't forgotten your name. I'm checking your brain function. It's standard procedure. If somebody has a possible concussion, you wake him up every few hours to see if he's lucid. Now, who are you?
Derek Mitchell.
Good boy.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Good night. It's breakfast time. What the hell happened here? Oh, Max, what's the matter with you? Do you really feel proud of yourself now? Didn't I tell you to come and get me if he tried to leave? I told you that, didn't I? Oh, dear.
Well, look who's here.
Hello. You still biting the heads off chickens like the other geeks?
You must have a death wish, college boy.
No, but I do have some unfinished business, tough guy.
I thought once would be enough, but if you want to go again, I'll be happy to oblige.
Let's take it out back.
Lead the way.
Let's go.
Too many nosy people. A little further.
Whatever you say.
You're under arrest, tough guy.
Surprise.
You have the right to remain silent. If you give up the right to remain silent, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
You were once a professional boxer, weren't you?
That's right.
Well, that makes it assault with a deadly weapon. You're gonna do a long, hard time for this one.
For what? I was minding my own business. This guy picked a fight with me.
Mm-hmm. You think that the jury is gonna believe that? With your record as a leg breaker? Wake up, mister. You attacked and nearly beat to death an assistant district attorney.
What?
You heard me. Derek Mitchell is a DA, my DA.
You're lying. You're just trying to trick me.
Don't tell me you didn't know.
I swear it. You gotta understand, I thought he was a bill collector. Trying to get a line on one of our people.
Oh, don't give me that.
It's the truth. It's what Renko told me.
Who told you? I said, who told you?
Larry Renko. He's one of the union guys.
Why did you have Stone beat up Derek Mitchell?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's not what Stone says.
That's his problem.
No, that's your problem. You had him beat up Derek Mitchell because you were afraid that he would find out that you'd killed Tommy Brennan.
You're crazy. Man, I'd kill anybody.
It's not the way I see it. You're a murderer, Renko.
I didn't even know the guy.
Oh, come on, Renko. Wake up, mister. Gonna do a hard time for this.
That's him. That's the man I saw in the elevator the night that Tommy was killed.
Are you sure about that?
Absolutely. Him. I don't forget.
Got you, you son of a bitch.
What'd you tell him?
Nothing. Why do you think I tell him?
Good boy. Hey, I don't want you worrying about this.
Don't worry. I'm on bail on a murder rap, Bertie.
They'll never prove it.
That guy at the hotel fingered me.
The guy made a mistake. I got 2 guys who'll swear you were with him all night. Right, Eddie? Hey, enjoy yourself. You got your alibi.
Thanks.
The truth is, Derek, we had barely enough to charge you.
So what are you saying? This is all an exercise in futility?
We still haven't established a clear motive, and there's no physical evidence linking Renko to the crime.
But he did it.
You're a good lawyer, Derek. When are you going to start thinking like one? Where you going?
Get the rest of the pieces of the puzzle. I want to talk to you. By now, most of you guys probably know who I am and why I've been hanging around. My name is Derek Mitchell. I'm an assistant DA investigating the murder of Tommy Brennan. Larry Renko has been arrested for that murder. He killed Tommy for a reason, and I think some of you know what it is. If I can't get your help, he's going to walk. Now, I know what you're saying. Why should I help this chump, this suit, put away one of our own?
That's right.
Larry Renko wasn't one of your own. When was the last time he had to kiss some guy's behind so he could continue feeding his family? Huh? When was the last time he busted his hump on a container or tore up his back wrestling an engine block out of a cargo hold? Well, I'll tell you the last time Tommy Brennan did. It was the morning before he was killed. What I'm trying to say is defend your own. And Tommy Brennan was your own. It's your union. It's yours. Don't let these bastards take it from you. If you're afraid, we can protect you. We can give you immunity.
They don't need your protection. Besides, Brennan wasn't one of us. He was a junkie and a bum.
That's for them to decide.
Okay. Anybody want to speak to this man? Huh? Speak up, come on. The DA wants to hear you. Okay. You said your piece. Now get the hell out of here.
Come on.
Mitch! What do you want? You were right about Renko. Tommy Brennan was a friend of mine. He was a stand-up guy. I know why they killed him.
It's not much to show for a man's life.
No.
So how's the case going?
Fine.
Doesn't sound very convincing.
Well, we can put Renko at the scene of the murder, so we have opportunity. We also know that Tommy knew that he and Moffat had been stealing for some time, and that's our motive.
What are these?
You have testified that you and Mr. Renko were at the Union Hall all evening the night that Tommy Brennan died. Is that correct?
That's right.
What were you doing?
Well, it wasn't exactly legal.
You're under oath.
We were playing poker.
And Lawrence Renko was with you from 8 o'clock until midnight.
He was winning. I wasn't going to let him leave.
Very good. How long have you been working at the docks, Mr. Moffat?
Since I was a kid, about 30 years. The last 15, I've been there as a secretary-treasurer.
And in that position, if I'm not mistaken, you determine who works and who does not work. Is that right?
That's right. I keep it fair.
Yes, I'm sure you do. Have you ever heard of the term breakage and spillage?
Yeah, it's what the insurance companies call cargo that's been destroyed in passage.
Peter Romer said that there was no such thing. He testified that most of the cargo was not broken, but stolen by you and Mr. Renko. He said that you'd been doing it for years, and that the longshoremen keep quiet about it for fear of losing their jobs, or worse.
Peter Romer is a liar. I've never been accused of stealing nothing.
Objection, Your Honor. Who's on trial here, Mr. Moffat or Mr. Renko?
Sustained.
Now, you have sworn that you and Mr. Renko were together all night. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So wherever he was, you were.
That's what I said. Wherever he was never out of my sight. He was with me all the time.
Do you recognize these, sir?
No.
You're certain?
Absolutely.
These were found in Tommy Brennan's hand after he fell to his death. But you know what the strange thing is, Mr. Moffat? These glasses were not his. Tommy was nearsighted. These are for someone who was farsighted. You know what I think? I think Tommy fought for his life as he was being pushed out of that window. I think in the last instant he knew he was going to die, so he grabbed the glasses from the face of his murderer because he hoped that somebody would refuse to believe that he had killed himself. would have enough faith in him and his character, you wouldn't be farsighted, would you, Mr. Moffat?
Those glasses could belong to anybody.
Could they? Dr. Kramer, would you please stand? I believe you know your optometrist.
I don't.
Your prescription, your frames, Bernie. Because you were there. You threw Brennan out that window. You and Renko together, after you had filled him with cocaine and alcohol and forced him to write his suicide notes.
No, I just wanted to know what he said to the DA. I told Renko to give him some booze and then coke to loosen him up. And then just to rough him up a little. But Renko, he got crazy. He hated him. And he threw him out the window. I tried to stop him.
You lying son of a bitch. He told me to do it. Order! You ordered me. He told me to kill him, I'm telling you. He ordered me to do it. Order!
I got the check from the insurance company, so we'll be able to move into our own home, thanks to you.
Just doing my job.
No, your job could have been to believe what everybody else did.
Derek!
Duty bellows. Alyssa, if you and Becky ever need anything.
I'll know where to come. Thank you.
Derek!
Thanks.
Thank you.
You got a lot of catching up to do, young man. The criminal world did not take a holiday because you were out catching your friend's killers.
Yes, sir.
We need another deposition on the Wilson case. You have a bail hearing in 2 hours on the Jackson robbery. The Mackenzie's warrants have to go out.
Is that all, sir?
That's all for now, young man. No, wait a minute. That's not all, young man. I'm proud of you, kid. Now get the hell out of here. Go on.
You know, sometimes I think this routine of yours is more important to you than I am. I mean, I could set my watch by you in this stair machine.
It's therapy.
Uh-huh. What am I?
A bad influence. What time do you have to be back?
Well, Andrew will be home soon.
You better hurry then.
No. You'd better hurry then.
Thank you.
Good morning, Andrew. Reading a competitor's obituary?
Good morning, darling.
Breakfast, madam? Just coffee.
Today's the big day.
Yes, it is. You better hurry. You're going to be late.
Sure you won't come with me? You are a major stockholder.
Board meetings are so dull.
Not this one. Be home at 5?
Aren't I always?
But as we have grown, we have lost the sense of direction that made this company vital and strong for decades. I propose we take this company private again. Marcy?
As you can see, our share of the high-quality component market has fallen dramatically. Once we go private, our plan is to sell off non-core businesses, return to our strengths, and dominate the markets we enter.
Thank you, Marcy. I'll take any questions you might have.
No offense, Andrew. But if you want to buy us out, maybe someone else does. Our stock would appreciate dramatically if that were to happen, wouldn't it?
That would depend on who made the offer.
Say, for argument's sake, a firm like Lasertech.
Why would Lasertech be interested in Blaine Electronics?
They haven't expressed any formal interest.
But you did talk to them.
With the president at a golf course, purely by chance. He seemed to think that we had a patent and might have some medical application. It was as far as it went.
Then how do you explain these copies of a buyout offer they submitted to you 2 weeks ago? You rejected them without notifying the board, Andrew. That's unconscionable, if not criminal. I move that we reject Mr. Blaine's offer and remove him as CEO until this matter's cleared up.
Wait a minute. I may have exercised poor judgment, but my wife and I still control a majority of stock in this company. Cannot!
I already have. Vicky Blaine's proxy, signed and notarized. You're out, Andrew.
How dare you?
Gotta play by the rules, Andrew.
You smug little son of a bitch. I brought you into this company. I made you.
It's my turn now, old man.
Andrew.
He hardly eats. His sleep habits are disrupted. He's a total nervous wreck.
Maybe you should see a doctor.
I am not taking Max to some overpriced horse doctor. I know what's wrong with him. It's urban stress, you know? Smog, noise, that sort of thing. Since we left Hawaii, he's been miserable. There's a classic example of it, see? Come on, Max. Don't be upset by that siren now. Everything's gonna be fine. Yes, good.
Excuse me, Mr. McCabe. There's a Mr. Blaine to see you. He says he's an old friend of yours.
Oh, Andrew, of course. Get in here. It's been a long time, my friend.
I hope you don't mind. I was in the neighborhood. If I'm interrupting something.
Not at all, Andrew. Good to see you.
Gentlemen, if you'll excuse us. Come on, Max. Come on, buddy.
Sit down. I heard what happened, Andrew, and I'm sorry.
Should have seen it coming. Hatton, the power play, Vicky. I actually believed she loved me.
Oh, you'll bounce back from this. You always have before.
They pushed me out of my own business. After all these years, I got nothing. Nobody.
You know, we got a musical to-do going on tonight, a recital. Why don't you and I go to it together, huh?
I don't think I'm quite ready for that.
Hey, look, what you need is a good night out, and so do I. Come on, let's go. How about it, huh?
Never could refuse one of your invitations, could I?
Good.
Good afternoon, Doctor. Let me help you with
Yes.
those.
Would you please just take these right upstairs? Thank you.
Answering service.
It's Vicky Blaine. Any messages for me?
Yes, Mr. Hatton called.
Hatton?
Yes, ma'am. He wants you to meet him at his house right away, and he said you have the address.
Ah, thank you very much.
Goodbye.
Greg?
What the hell is this?
Thought you were supposed to be busy tonight.
So you shack up with her?
None of your business.
None of my business. I just asked my husband for a divorce.
Greg, you and her?
Stay out of this. Listen. Go home. Have a drink. I'll talk to you later.
You'll talk to me now. I helped you take over his company.
Lower your voice, Vicky.
No! You lied to me. You used me. And all the time we were making plans, you were probably sleeping with this tramp.
At least I'm an unmarried tramp, Mrs. Blaine.
Why don't you fire this bitch and swear to me that you'll never see her again?
Get out. I'm through wasting my time with you. I could have bought those damn boats for less than this aggravation.
You'll pay for this, Greg. Do you understand? Nobody does this to me.
Arlo, where are you?
Yo, Jake, in here.
Hey. What do we got here?
A headache. Pipe. Heater. Everything's blown to pieces.
Maybe somebody helped it along, huh?
Could be. It's a solid black pipe, 3/4 of an inch, not too old. Wouldn't blow itself. Judging from the force of the blast, gas has been leaking for at least 10 minutes.
Could have been much longer than that. Hadn't would have smelled it, huh?
Hey, I found this downstairs in the heating room, under some debris. What do you
Looks
think?
like a silver button to me.
Bag it.
Woman's jacket, maybe, huh?
Yeah.
Vicky and Hatton were having an affair. She also helped Hatton push her own husband out of his own company.
So the lady's an opportunist. That doesn't make her a murderer.
What about the button that we found near the gas heater?
Say it is hers. We already know they were lovers. She could have lost it there months ago.
No, afraid not.
The maid said that a drain flooded the heating room last week. Now, she cleaned up after the plumbers were gone. No button there then.
Look, J.L., I know this woman is married to one of your oldest friends.
This has nothing to do with my... All right, go. Go do what you have to do. I'll get you a warrant.
Greg was a self-centered Machiavellian bastard.
I mean, he just used people and then he threw them away when he was finished.
Sounds like a nice guy.
Oh, he was a very nice guy when he wanted. He had me wrapped around his finger
How long were you two an item?
for about 3 months, just long enough for him to get what he needed.
Do you have his house key by any chance?
Yes, Mr. Stiles. But I didn't kill him. And if it's a crime for me to be happy that he's dead, well, I'm certainly guilty of that. But I'm not the type to go blow someone up. No, Mr. Stiles, when I'm angry, I go shopping. But if you want to talk to somebody, why don't you go talk to Marcy Terrell? I wouldn't put anything past her.
Who's she?
The junior barracuda in my husband's company. Oh, the day of the board meeting, I found her in bed with Greg.
Jay.
Yeah.
The button belongs to this jacket.
I never wore that jacket to Greg's.
You sure?
Guess this all makes me the prime suspect.
It sure puts you on a short list.
Why didn't you bring her in?
I don't think she did it.
It was her button. She had a motive and opportunity, and 2 hours ago, you thought it was her.
You know.
What happened?
I don't know. Something's not right. She doesn't seem to be the kind of woman that would go crawling around in a basement. She might break a nail.
So what's the alternative?
I don't know. Maybe someone else had a reason to want Haddon dead.
You mean Andrew?
Haddon did sleep with his wife. He cheated him out of his company. Makes for a hell of a motive.
He also had a hell of an alibi. He was at a recital with me.
I'm really very busy, Mr. Stiles. The company has undergone quite a shock. I'm sure you understand that.
I do.
Perhaps next week. Would you see if we can get Mr. Stiles in a week from Tuesday?
No, hold on. We could do one of two things. Now, we could go downtown, or we could talk about it here. It's up to you.
Hold my calls. Like this way?
Thanks. I've heard word of the fact that you and Mr. Haddon had an affair. Is that true?
You do come right to the point, don't you? We were both consenting adults. I don't believe we were breaking any laws. At least none that there was any witness to.
Where were you the night that he was killed?
I was home.
Alone? All night?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check on everything that you're telling me. So in other words, if you're lying, I'll know.
Look, I don't want to get involved. We're talking about my career.
No. No, we're talking about murder. Okay?
All right, I I went to Greg's house around 8, but I didn't go in.
Why not?
Because she was there. Mrs. Blaine.
You saw her there.
She was walking around the side of the house.
What happened? Then what?
And then I got out of there as fast as I could.
Why would you leave?
She burst in on Greg and me the night before, and she went nuts. She threatened to kill both of us.
I see.
Where were you at the time of the murder, Mrs. Blaine?
At home, sleeping. I was very depressed. I took a pill.
Is there anyone who can verify this?
No. It was the maid's night off. I was alone.
We have a witness who'll swear that she saw you outside Hatton's home at 8 p.m.
Well, whoever that is a liar. I mean, I didn't do it.
I wish I could believe that. But the facts are otherwise, madam.
Well, the facts are wrong.
Let me lay it out for you, madam. You were lovers. It wouldn't be difficult for you to know his routine, what time he'd turn on that sauna.
Everyone knew Greg's routine. It was something that he loved to brag about.
You had a key to his house, so you let yourself in and set off an explosion, blowing the lover who spurned you to bits.
Do I look like somebody who could crawl into a dirty basement and set off a gas heater to explode? I wouldn't know a gas heater from a hairdryer.
Wouldn't you, Mrs. Blaine? I'm sorry, Andrew, but my office has to proceed with the case.
Based on what? You have one shred of evidence against her. She's my wife, Jason.
Well, that's why I'm here, Andrew. She says she was home alone when Hatton was killed. Now, can you think of any way of verifying that?
I was with you. She couldn't have.
Without an alibi, she doesn't have much of a defense. She had motive. An eyewitness places her at the scene, and a button from her jacket was found near the heater.
What am I gonna do? She may have hurt me, but I still love her. Am I crazy?
No. And if you want to help her, hire a good lawyer. I'm sorry.
What are you doing here?
You're my wife. I came to help you.
You came here to gloat. You did it, didn't you? You figured out some way to blow Greg up while you were at that recital, and even better, pin it on me.
Will you keep your voice down?
You killed him.
That's ridiculous.
No, it isn't. It's brilliant. In one swoop, you get rid of both of us.
I don't want to get rid of you.
What do you want?
Your proxy. You're gonna help me get my company back.
Like hell I am.
Poor Vicky. On trial for murder.
I'll tell them. I'll tell them everything.
Who's gonna believe you? Hatton betrayed you, you killed him. All the evidence says yes. There was even an eyewitness that places you at the house.
You bastard.
Of course. Without Marcy's testimony, McCabe's case is circumstantial. And with me by your side, your loving husband, your lawyer could even create reasonable doubt. Who knows, he might even get you off.
You bought Marcy. No, you get me out of this. Then we'll talk.
No, I don't think so. Now is the hour. A simple yes or no will do.
I hate you.
I'll take that as a yes.
In light of the arguments of counsel, I will reduce bail to the amount of $500,000.
No objection, Your Honor.
Thank you.
This court stands adjourned.
Did you get the stock from my broker?
No. Your husband said he'd take care of everything.
Jason.
If it's about the case, I'm sorry I can't discuss it.
Oh, I know. I just wanted you to know there are no hard feelings. You're just doing your job.
Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that.
Good luck, Jake. Hey. Hey, Dad.
You want something to drink?
No, not now.
What'd you find out? Anything?
Yeah, plenty. I found a guy out walking his dog that night. Now, he says he saw a gray Jaguar parked around the corner of Manhattan's house sometime around 7:30.
You sure he said gray? Blaine drives a gray
You
Jag.
got it.
You get a plate?
No.
Damn. I think he did it. I don't know how. I think he did it. Frank? Yeah. Thanks, son. Let's get out of here.
Hey, where we going?
See a man about a pipe. Come on.
Hi, Jake, Jordan. What's up?
Hey, what is that, a bomb?
Looks that way, doesn't it? Some lunatic sent this to Judge Carriolas.
Arlo.
See? It's a dud.
Arlo, could the heater have been blown up by using a time bomb?
Anything's possible, but I doubt it. I would have found a piece of the mechanism.
Well, would you check again, please?
I live to serve.
Great, thank you. Let me know if you get anything.
Okay.
I told you that I was nowhere near Hatton's house that evening.
But you do drive a gray Jaguar, is that correct?
So do a lot of other people. Don't you talk to your boss. I was with him.
What is this for?
A frequency analyzer.
Looks like some kind of toy.
It cost $3,000. It's very fragile.
Expensive toy. Look, Mr. Blaine, I'm not a fancy businessman, and I'm not a big corporate guy or anything like that. I'm just a cop. But didn't you get voted out of the company?
I am back, Mr. Stiles. Simply because the board returned to its senses. This is and always will be my company.
Yes, but to do that, I believe your wife had to sign her proxies to get you back into the company, did you not?
That's right.
You two seem to be getting along pretty well, considering the circumstances.
My relationship with my wife is none of your business. And in the future, if you wish to talk to me, do it through my lawyer.
See you around.
We'll put a credenza there, I think, and the bar over there. And I really want to do something about these walls. I don't like the color at all, but maybe you can bring in some paint colors for me to look at.
Congratulations, moving up, huh?
Thank you.
This is, Hatton's old office? Guess life goes on, huh?
Business, like nature, abhors a vacuum, Mr. Stiles.
Right.
This smog is getting to me. Southern California glory, huh? Hi, Max. How you feeling, kid? You feeling any better at all? You sure look comfortable, I'll tell you that. Hey, that's a nice looking lay I gave you there, huh? That makes you kind of homesick, doesn't it? Hey, oh, I'll tell you what. Here we go. You get a little ocean breeze going. And wait just a minute. Hula girls dancing, luau's aloha, oi, aloha, oi. Oh, that's gonna be great, kid. Whoops, excuse me. J.O. McCabe. Oh, hello, Andrew. He what? All right, I'll speak to him. Goodbye. Jake!
Yeah. What's up?
Why are you harassing Andrew Blaine?
I'm not harassing anyone.
You were there asking questions.
Yeah. I think the whole thing was a setup.
Are we still beating that dead horse?
Look, I know Blaine is a good friend of yours, but let me just ask you something. What if he used you?
Used me?
Used your friendship, knowing that you would protect him. Maybe he set the explosion up in advance.
Has forensics offered any evidence?
No.
Have you got anything tying Andrew to the murder?
No.
Well, what have you got?
I've got nothing yet. But I tell you what I do have. I have a brilliant engineer. Now, if anyone could do this thing, he could. He has you as an alibi. He kills Hatton, sets up his wife, and he walks.
Oh, for God's sakes, we have an eyewitness. Marcy Terrell places the woman at the scene.
She works for Blaine. She also just received a major promotion.
This office runs on proof, Jake, not supposition and rumor.
I understand that.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna work on that proof.
May I help you, sir?
No, that's okay. I'll be joining Mr. Blaine. Thank you very much, though. Bye.
Mr. Stiles, what a surprise.
You two make a lovely couple.
This is business, Mr. Stiles.
Ah, I see. You know, I kept asking myself on the way over here, I thought, why would Marcy be messing around with the prince when she's already been in bed with the king?
I think you should leave.
No, let him go on. I find this rather amusing.
Let me ask you something. Were both of you in on this together? Or did he come to you after he killed Ed? Which one was it? Because that makes you an accessory to murder.
Yes, gentlemen. Mr. Blaine's expecting you.
I would love to listen to more of your fantasies, Mr. Stiles. But I have to cut this conversation short, business, you know?
Hello.
Jake Stiles, Mr. Uramura.
Pleased to meet you.
Mr. Satya, guy. President and CEO of Lasertech, our new partners. You'll have to excuse us, Mr. Stiles. Our discussions are confidential.
Well, have a nice meal.
Hey,
Hmm?
shouldn't we stay inside?
Nobody knows we're here.
What about Mr. Stiles?
Oh, him? I sent him home with his tail between his legs. Tomorrow I'll complain about harassment again. McCabe will probably have the poor guy fired.
Blaine.
Hey, we're fine. I mean, you bought a fortune in stock in the company, huh? My dear friend Jason is my alibi. And you're gonna be a member of the Young President's Club by the time you're 30. I'd say we've won.
This is the eyewitness?
That's right.
Blaine kills Hatton and sets up his wife.
Somehow he got her proxy so he could get his company back.
Excuse me, Jake.
Yeah.
I think I have something that will interest you.
Later, Arlo.
No. You might want to hear this. Come on in. Come on.
Jake was right. The guy had a timing device. Check this out. The gas line from Hatton's sauna. Notice the hole?
Yeah?
I put that there less than an hour ago.
How?
Acid.
But you said you couldn't find anything.
That's because I was looking at it from the wrong angle. There was no bomb.
That's what caused the pipe to rupture.
Precisely. I have evidence of corrosion on one of the segments.
Arlo, how long would it take acid to eat through the pipe?
40 to 45 minutes. The killer was long gone when that furnace exploded.
Can you tell us where you were at 7:30 on the night of Mr. Hatton's murder?
I was outside of Mr. Hatton's home.
And what were you doing there?
Greg and I had a date.
Did you get to meet Mr. Hatton?
No, I didn't.
Why was that?
There was another woman there.
Is that woman in this courtroom? Is that woman in this courtroom, Miss Terrell?
I don't know.
You don't know?
It was dark out. I can't be sure.
Well, you were sure when you came forward with this information, weren't you? I remind you that you're under oath, Ms. Terrell.
Objection, Your Honor. The witness has already answered the district attorney's question.
Overruled. I'd like to hear it again.
Ms. Terrell.
I'm sorry. It was dark and I was halfway down the block. I can't be absolutely sure.
No further questions, Your Honor.
The witness may step down.
The state rests, Your Honor.
Mr. Guterman, call your first witness.
The defense calls Andrew Blaine, Your Honor. Mr. Blaine, you approached me and offered to become a witness for the defense. Why is that?
I felt I had to.
Is there something you wish to tell the court?
My wife couldn't possibly have killed Gregory Hatton.
Why is that?
When I left that night for the recital, my wife was so stoned on pills she could hardly walk.
Are you certain about that?
Absolutely.
Why didn't you offer this information sooner?
I am ashamed to say I was so jealous over what had happened that I didn't care whether she was innocent. I just wanted to punish her for what she'd done to me.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Your witness, Mr. McCabe.
How would you characterize your relationship with your wife? I mean, in the days preceding Greg Hatton's death?
We had our difficulties.
Can you be a little more specific?
She was having an affair with Greg Hatton.
In other words, they betrayed you.
Yes. Then he dumped her for another woman.
You and Hatton had been feuding over more than your wife's affections. Is that not so?
Greg and I both served on the board of Blaine Electronics. He never felt I gave him his due.
So he not only had an affair with your wife, he used her stock to force you out of your own company. True?
They reorganized, yes.
And since Mr. Hatton's death, you've been fully reinstated, huh?
At the board's request. Nobody runs that company as I do.
Now, you have an engineering background, is that not so, sir?
That's correct.
Maybe you can help us out, then. This fragment of gas line came from Greg Hatton's spa. Here, take it. How long do you think it would take for a few drops of acid to eat through this metal casing?
I could hardly say.
Oh, come now, Mr. Blaine. You have a PhD in engineering. Surely you could hazard a guess.
It's standard black pipe. 40, 45 minutes. Nitric acid is powerful stuff.
How did you know that it was nitric acid that ate through that pipe, and not sulfuric acid or some other kind of acid?
You must have said so.
No, I believe the record will show that you mentioned it first, sir.
Are you insinuating?
I am not insinuating anything. I'm accusing you, sir. Your wife did not kill Greg Hatton, you did.
This is insane.
Is it? You lured your wife to Hatton's with a phony message at her answering service, knowing that she would find him in bed with Marcy Terrell and become enraged. The same Marcy Terrell you bribed to become a false witness.
No.
Yes. You set me up, Andrew. You used me and our friendship of 30 years to try to get away with murder. But I swear to God, sir, that it is not going to work.
You can't prove any of this.
Can't I? Mr. Trujillo. Thank you for coming, Mr. Trujillo. I believe you recognize Mr. Anthony Trujillo.
No.
That's strange. He works for L.A. Lab Supply, a chemical warehouse, and he swears that he sold you an ounce of nitric acid the day before Greg Hatton was murdered. Do you have anything to say for yourself at this time?
Not until I see my lawyer.
Your Honor, the state moves to dismiss all charges against Vicky Blaine.
Granted. This case is dismissed.
And the state requests that the bailiff place Mr. Blaine under arrest for the murder of Greg Hatton.
Bailiff? Court is adjourned.
No. I don't think so, sweetheart.
I didn't have anything to do with this.
Really?
I didn't know.
Save that for the jury, okay? Luis, take her down to holding. I'll be down to charge her later. Go with the gentleman, will you?
I'm sorry, Jason.
So am I. Oh, thank you, Jake.
Forget it.
No, I'm a stubborn old fool who let himself be used.
No, you're just a human being who wanted to think the best of his friend, that's all.
I owe you one, Jake.
Don't worry. I'll let you make it up to me.
Into allegations of medical malfeasance involving 3 of Claremont's physicians, Dr. Howard Locke, Dr. Tyler Morgan, and Dr. Mark Sloan.
Wait just a damn minute there. I know Mark Sloan. He's been my doctor for over 20 years now. What the hell are you investigating him for?
I'd prefer not to go into that at this moment. After my investigation is complete, I will issue a full report.
You do that, Haviland. And make damn sure that you got your facts straight. Mark Sloan has done too much for this hospital to be slandered.
I do know he's a good friend of yours, Mr. McCabe.
Worst thing anybody can ever say about Mark Sloan is that he's, colorful? Colorful.
Morning. Good morning. Thank you.
Good morning, sweetheart. Yeah, I'm taking care of myself.
So, this is what we teach you. In your practice, this is what you're going to see. Try not to confuse the two, because if you do, you're going to be treating a human being like a carcass full of giblets. In order to treat the patient, we have to get to know him. We have to know who he is. How do you do that? Ask him. Go find out for yourself. Make house calls. You want to be doctors? Make house calls. Meet his family. Let him know he's important. Tell the truth. Always, but never take away hope. We're doctors, we're not gods. We don't know how long anybody's going to live. You practice medicine, you're going to see tragedy, but you'll also see miracles.
Oh, amen.
All right, for the next hour, try not to think about your exam, okay? Have a little bit of fun. A little science before you go. Now, Patricia here is not just a collection of femurs and clavicles and tibias. In order to appreciate this woman, we have to treat her as an entire skeleton. And as you know, the foot bone is connected to the ankle bone. The ankle bone is connected to the shin bone. The shin bone is connected to the knee bone. Now hear the word of the Lord. Yeah, bone them, dry, bone them, dry, bone them, dry bones. Now hear the word of the Lord. Them, dry, bone them, dry. Hello?
Don't let me interrupt.
Patricia, this is Mr. Haviland, our hospital administrator. Okay, kids, about 30 seconds till bell. See you tomorrow. Bye. Bye, Josie.
Thanks, Doctor.
Good luck on the exams, Rich.
Dr. Sloan, I'd like to talk to you if you wouldn't mind.
Don't do that again.
What's that?
Interrupt my class.
This is my hospital, Doctor. I'll do as I please.
Oh, it's your hospital. Well, what a fool I've been. I thought I was here for the patients and the students.
I'll see you in my office around 5. Try not to be late.
Somers,
Nurse,
don't you want...
please. I have an important appointment, and I'm going to be late. Give Mrs. Clark whatever she wants. If her condition doesn't improve, I'll schedule an angiogram. Hello, Sloan.
Hey, Mike, I hear you're the guy to beat at your club's golf tournament. Starts soon, doesn't it?
Yes. Well, I gotta go. Talk to you later, Carol.
Something wrong?
He's planning an angiogram, and he never did a CBC.
Where's the patient?
They're the best room in the house.
VIP.
Yeah. Check out the earrings.
Miss Clark? Hello. I'm Dr. Sloan.
You're going to examine me?
No, Dr. Summers is treating. I just wanted to make sure you were comfortable. Lovely room, isn't it?
I suppose.
What beautiful earrings.
Thank you. My late husband gave them to me.
You didn't eat your lunch. We'll get something else.
Oh, please, no. I feel worse when I eat.
Oh? What does Dr. Summers say about that?
Well, he said I was nervous.
I'll tell you what, Mrs. Clark. We're going to keep a very, very close eye on you, and we're not going to let anything happen to you.
You're certain of that?
I promise.
I believe you.
Good. Now, if you want anything, just ring for Nurse Blair. Tell her you want to borrow some of those detective books she keeps in her locker. That'll surprise her.
I will. I love mysteries.
Me too.
Thank you.
See you later. Bad meeting.
Man is deluded and paranoid.
Oh, yeah? I thought he was just a jerk.
No, he's dangerous, Mark. The man is dangerous.
Dangerous?
He knows nothing about pressures and stress. He's got no idea what it would be like to practice medicine under these conditions.
Howard, are you feeling all right?
Haviland is not going to be happy until he's ruined this hospital and us with it.
Look, if you feel that strongly about Haviland, why don't you take it before the board?
I'd like to do more than that.
Hey, Howard, why don't you take in a movie? Try a comedy, laugh a little, let some oxygen go around your brain. Yeah. Lighten up.
Yeah, thanks.
Come in. I'll be right with you. Have a seat. You, like living alone?
I certainly do. How did you know that I lived alone?
Well, apart from no wedding ring, there's not one personal thing in this office, not even a photograph. And, your cuffs are always frayed, and there's a button missing there on your jacket sleeve. My wife, when she was alive, had to police me.
You're a regular Sherlock Holmes, aren't you, Dr. Sloan?
Not quite.
Yes, well, I've been going over some reports here, and it says that you ordered 100 units of gamma globulin from our pharmacy and neglected to dispense it to our patients. You don't have to respond to this if you prefer to have counsel present.
Why would I need counsel?
Because it would appear, Dr. Sloan, that you may have been selling this drug. I interviewed a number of the staff. None of them would talk about it. I had the distinct impression that you had asked them not to.
No, that's true. I ask them not to because I give the gamma globulin to homeless people who are at high risk for infectious disease. And I didn't want it to appear that we were giving the stuff away. Heaven forbid we give the impression that we're dispensing free medicine here.
You gave it away.
Goes against the grain, doesn't it? May I borrow a piece of paper? Thank you. This is my resignation. I'm leaving Claremont Hospital, and I plan to file formal charges against you with the board of directors. Ever since you came here, you've been looking to bottom line this place. I can't stand by and watch you cut emergency care, the free clinic, elderly daycare, social services we spent years building for this community. I'm going to give you a fight. You know, you ought to put a little red meat back in your diet. You're looking a little anemic. Uh-oh, you're next. You look awful, Tyler. Too many midnight deliveries?
Why can't babies be delivered between breakfast and lunch?
What would be the fun on that? If a baby's going to go to the trouble of being born, he wants to know he's got everybody's attention. What better way than to get everybody out of bed at 3 a.m.?
Well, it's got my attention. You got any kids?
No. My wife and I wanted them, it just didn't happen.
It's too bad.
Well, we made our peace with it.
Yeah. Well, how is he?
Incurable. Good luck.
Who's there?
Hey, what the... Dr. Sloan. He's dead. Well, at least I know I didn't do it. That's the best part.
You had a motive. That's the worst part.
You were found kneeling over the body, and your prints were found on the murder weapon.
Heflin called my beeper. When I couldn't get him on the phone, I went up to his office. He was already dead. You guys believe me, don't you?
Doesn't matter what we believe, Mark.
Matters to me.
Listen, my friend, officially, I have to remove myself from this case. Unofficially, I'll do anything I can to help you. Have you got a good lawyer?
On the way.
Good. You better be on your way, too, Jake.
No, I don't want to go now.
Damn it, we worked too hard to get that extradition. I don't want Jimmy Palama to walk out through a crack in the paperwork.
I know, but look, I don't want to go now, okay? Can you have somebody else pick him up?
I told him I'd send my best man. And that was a compliment.
Couldn't be. You gave me one last summer.
Please go.
Okay.
call you when I get there. Good luck to you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jake. All right. Would you call me and keep me informed of this, please?
Sure.
Seems like a nice guy.
He is. That's just what I told him last summer.
Dale, what is this? A money belt?
What do you...
What happened to the diet I gave you?
Oh, that. Well, I read it every morning while I'm eating my eggs Benedict. See you later.
By now, I'm sure you've all heard the news. So you all know that I am local doctor arrested for murder of hospital administrator. Well, let me tell you what I know. I didn't kill him. I didn't like what he was doing to this hospital, nor him personally for that matter, but I didn't kill him. I plan to continue with my responsibilities here just as I've always done. If any of my students or my colleagues have any problem with that, I would like to remind you that according to the system that protects us all, I am innocent until proven guilty. All right. I'm going to go stand out in the hall to all give you a chance to talk about me. Thank you.
Mark. Mrs. Park's chest pains have worsened and Dr. Summers has scheduled an angiogram.
Did Dr. Summers ever order a CBC?
Oh, well, I suggested that and he bit my head off, Mark. You know, an angiogram is a tough procedure for a woman her age. It could be fatal.
And Summers is at the golf tournament.
Yeah, he must be winning. His beeper's off.
Give me your chart. I'm ordering a CBC.
Oh, thank God.
The minute you get the results, phone me.
I will. You are a lovely man.
What are you two doing in Haviland's office?
Well, I just leaned up against the door with a hairpin and it popped open.
Yeah, well, we thought a little sleuthing was in order, especially if we're gonna find out who really killed him.
Do you two want your careers to end before they even begin? Get out of here. Now, that's an order.
You know, Doc, we knew you'd say that, so either you let us help you, or we're resigning from medical school.
There's my resignation and Richard's is in there, too.
Come on, you can't quit medicine. What would you do?
Well, you know, I can get a job at a free clinic. There's more than one way to work in the community, right, guys?
Yeah. I mean, I've always wanted to join the Peace Corps.
And I suppose you would dedicate yourself to squandering your parents' fortune.
I can be very dedicated.
What a guy. So you see, we can all make other plans.
Okay. I don't know what to say. Except thanks.
That should cover it, Doc.
Find anything?
Yeah, it's interesting. Your file and the file of the other two doctors that Haviland was investigating are missing.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we have looked everywhere.
That means if either Locke or Morgan killed him, then the one who did took all three files just to cover his track.
Right?
Exactly.
What do you say we investigate the doctors ourselves, Tyler, thought you'd be at Summers golf tournament.
Too busy.
Excuse me, Dr. Sloan. Alice Williams just signed her adoption papers, and Mrs. Murphy will be here any moment to pick up the baby.
Fine.
Oh, and Alice wants to see you. She's waiting in the examining room.
Tell her I'll be there as soon as I can.
Great nurse. So efficient.
That's the idea. Something I can do for you?
Well, I'm curious. How did you get on Haviland's hit list?
I threatened to go to the newspapers.
Newspapers?
You see, for the last 3 years, I've obtained federal grants for obstetrical care for poor unwed mothers. Haviland diverted my funds into his building program. He thought a new wing was more important than healthy mothers and babies.
Why the newspapers? Why not the board of directors?
Oh, well, he threatened to fire me before the next board of directors meeting.
Sounds familiar. Okay, thanks for your time.
Good luck.
I'm Mrs. Murphy.
Oh, I'll call the nursery and ask them to dress the baby.
See you, Bessie.
Hi, Doctor.
Dr. Lanigan, report to emergency. Dr. Lanigan,
Dr. Sloan. Dr. Sloan. You know, I not only like snooping, I'm good at it.
You got something?
Dr. Morgan, he's got a mistress, a blonde he keeps uptown in a duplex. Other than that, the only odd thing about him is that a lot of the babies he delivers free of charge end up being adopted.
You know, I just saw his latest adoptive mother, Mrs. Murphy. You know, the real mother is named Alice Williams. She's in Dr. Morgan's office right now. Look, I want you to talk to her. Find out why she put her baby up for adoption.
You got it.
Miss Williams, Alice, come back!
Hi. My name is Josie, and I'm a medical student here. You want to tell me what's wrong?
I want my baby!
Okay, all right. I want you to calm down now, okay? Come on and breathe. Take a deep breath. Good girl. Good girl. All right, now tell me what happened.
Dr. Morgan said that the best thing that I could do for my baby was to put it up for adoption. So I said yes. But I can't. I love him and I want him. But when I told Dr. Morgan that I changed my mind, he said it was too late.
He said what?
He said that I couldn't change my mind. My baby doesn't belong to me anymore.
Well, perhaps Dr. Morgan made a mistake. I mean, that can happen, you know. I tell you what, I will go and talk to him, okay? Would you? Of course I would. Alice, everything's gonna be okay. I promise you. I'll come see you later, okay?
You have the formula, Mrs. Murphy. Yes, thanks.
Oh, Howard, have you seen my student?
Thad. He's got to be around here somewhere. Every time I turn around, I trip into him.
Is he bothering you?
Listen, don't you think that surgery's high pressure enough to where I don't have to babysit students? Mark, I am sorry. This Haviland business has just got me on edge. I can't even imagine what your life must be like.
Well, I won't say it's easy. By the way, Howard, how did you happen to get on Haviland's hit list?
Haviland's a money grubber. He wanted me to set up quotas for surgery. He said the more, the better. I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do it for him or anybody else. I gotta get going. I got patients to see.
Dr. Sloan, what's going on with Locke? Dad, stay with him. I think he has a drug problem.
You're kidding me.
Shaky hands, dilated pupils, clammy skin.
I can't believe I missed it. I've seen junkies before.
You were looking. Surgeon's not exactly your idea of a junkie.
No, I guess not. Okay, I'm gonna go catch up with him.
How could you let this happen?
What's the problem?
The problem is my patient is missing.
Missing? That's outrageous. Where is she?
Your guess is as good as mine, Doctor.
Well, don't worry about it, Doctor. I'll get into it right away. Why don't you wait in the lounge? I'll call you as soon as I find Mrs. Clark.
We didn't mention the missing patient with Mrs. Clark.
We didn't have to. That's what makes him such a good doctor.
I think she's doing well. Mr. Wilkins. Mr. Wilkins. Now, it's expected that within 4 hours, the patient's temperature will spike here. Okay. Oh, you want to grab the chart there I left on the bed? Thanks.
Sure, no problem, Doctor.
I'm at Delmico's Pizzeria. I just followed Mrs. Murphy and the baby here, and they just went into the back room, so I don't know what's going on. But I think, hey, what are you doing?
Josie's at Domico's. Something is wrong.
Well, Domiko's is only a couple of blocks from here.
Well, come on, guys, let's go.
Mrs. Murphy.
Mr. Baker. Well, here's the kid.
Looks healthy enough. $50,000.
Excuse me. The bartender asked me to bring this in. Who had the club soda? Oh, are you a cute little rascal?
What do you think you're doing?
Well, I came to pick up the baby. Oh, what a honey. Look at those hands. Those hands would make Larry Bird jealous. The cops will be by to pick you up a little later.
What are you talking about? I've adopted this baby.
I'm talking about swindling unwed mothers in collusion with Dr. Morgan. He talks uninformed mothers into giving up their babies so that he and you can sell them for profit. And also, there's the question of the kidnapping.
I better be going.
Stay where you are. You know, you're out of your mind. We haven't kidnapped anyone.
Oh? Love beepers. You can find anyone, anywhere.
Thank God.
You know, both of you are too smart for your own good. Now, we're going. You're not. Give me the baby.
I don't think so. Neither do they.
All right, come on in, you guys. Your students here called me.
Lucky for me.
Don't be so sure. You and the young lady are invited downtown.
It's all over now. You're going back to your mommy.
Do I take out appendices? Of course not. Do I remove tonsils? Of course not. And do you know why?
You don't know where they are.
No, because I am a plain old district attorney. I am not a celebrated doctor in the medical profession. So how could you have sent this child to follow Mrs. Murphy?
Wait a minute. Dr. Sloan didn't make me do it. It was my idea.
You could have been killed. Now, Mrs. Murphy's a pro who's served 2 terms and is looking at life, so she's rolled over it. She told us that she's the middleman. Dr. Morgan supplied the babies, and the lawyer Baker supplied the clients.
Then you've arrested Morgan?
Sure. And 10 minutes later, his lawyer showed up with bail.
Well, he will go to trial.
Yes, that's the good news. The bad news is that Mrs. Murphy claims that Dr. Morgan was with her the night Haviland was murdered.
She is his alibi. Did you buy that?
He is not under arrest for Haviland's murder, Mark.
I'm no closer to proving that either he or Locke did it. Well, let's go.
Now, wait a minute. I need her to give us a statement.
Sure, I'd love to stick around. I'm very curious about the criminal mind.
Will you please tell this kid what curiosity did to the cat? Hmm?
Hello, Mrs. Rollins.
Oh, son, don't you ever sleep? You were here until 2 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, well, so are you. Look, let me ask you a little question. Have you noticed any
narcotics missing from your medication card?
No. I'd be obliged to report that now, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you would. Well, what if you were afraid that you'd be accused of taking the drugs? Or what if you were afraid that you were going to be arrested or even fired, maybe?
If somebody was stealing narcotics, I'd report it.
Listen, I'm really not trying to make this tough for you. But it's very important that I get a look at the files for the patients on this floor, please.
Can't let you see those files.
Mrs. Rollins, I saw narcotics being stolen, and I know who did it. I suspect that you do, too.
I've got to make my rounds. It takes about 10 minutes. Will you keep an eye on my patient files in cabinets 1 and 2?
Mrs. Rollins, I'd be glad to.
Thad?
Yeah. Well, Dr. Sloan, I was on my way to your office. I looked at the files. 8 patients on 3 have been prescribed narcotics. Here are their names.
Oh, good work. Good work. Now I'll order the blood test. We'll see if any of these have not got their medication.
So, what are these?
Sugar pills. You know what to do with them.
Mrs. Clark's upper GI was inconclusive.
Okay, well, I was afraid of that. Well, then we'll just look further. I'll need an ultrasound. She's going to have to drink 2 quarts of water. That'll take at least 40 minutes.
Well, I've got to get to class.
That's okay. Let's talk to her first.
X-ray technician on call. Please call the emergency room. X-ray technician, call the emergency room.
How would you like to see my office?
It's very charming. You'll love it.
I'm not going to my room.
You need one more test.
And I'm late. Well, I'll see you later. I'll bring you a copy of the Wall Street Chronicle.
That's a nice boy. What's that?
This is for your test. You are going to toast everyone you ever met.
Here's to my late husband, Joseph. Cheers.
I forgot. My office is being painted. Hold, please.
Richard?
You drink it, my eyeballs are swimming.
Just a few more minutes. You feel much better.
Look what I brought you, sweetheart. Guess what they're saying about Clark Industries?
Tell me.
Well, for one, the stock is up. You haven't finished your water.
Doc, listen. It's all taken care of. I replaced the narcotics on Mrs. Rollins' floor with placebo, and Dr. Locke took the bait.
Good, good. Now, he'll be in withdrawal.
Well, no, it's not so good. He's in withdrawal, all right, but he's also in surgery. He's about to operate on a patient with an abdominal aneurysm.
Oh, no. I'm going to surgery. Come with me.
Come on, what's the deal? Are our feet stuck to the floor here? Can we get this going, please? Can you hurry up?
Yes, doctor.
Dr. Locke, we're still waiting for the assisting surgeon.
Oh, so you want this patient's aneurysm to burst while we sit and wait for some third-rate cutter to come in here and watch me work?
But, doctor, we're trying to follow the procedure here.
You let me tell you something. This is my operating room, and this happens to be my patient. And what I say goes here. Do we understand this? Do we understand this? Now, hand me the voting pen.
Sorry I'm late.
What are you doing in here?
I'm relieving you from surgery, Howard.
Like hell you are.
Like now. Please take Doctor down to the
Don't you
chemical
touch
dependency
me.
unit.
You
He's
don't
not
touch me.
feeling
Don't
well.
touch me. Come with us. What do you think you're doing here? Please, Doctor. You're not going to get away with this. Please.
How's the patient?
Blood pressure down. Respiration shallow. I can't keep him under much longer.
And we don't have another surgeon available, Doctor.
Pressure 60/40.
We're out of time. Scalpel. Kind of like defusing a bomb. The Army taught me I can do it blindfolded. Blood pressure.
110/60. Coming up.
Yeah, he's coming along. He's coming along. All I have to do is clamp the right spot. Ah. There. Oh. Oh, great. Thanks. You're all terrific. Needle? Anybody know how to make a French knot? They don't hold any better, but they're sure pretty.
Why do I have chest pains if I don't need an angiogram?
Dr. Simmons will explain that.
I'll explain what? Where have you been?
Dr. Sloan has been giving me a tour of the hospital.
If you'll just step outside.
What are you doing?
Emergency consultation. I want to show you something, Mike.
I'm reporting you to the AMA and the board of directors.
These are Mrs. Clark's
You
test
stole
results.
my patient, and then you hid her from me. Don't deny it.
Oh, I did, and I won't.
How dare you? You have the
An
nerve.
angiogram could kill Mrs. Clark. Look, elevated white count, normal EKG, inconclusive upper GI.
Sloan, I
but
don't
look
need
at the
you-
ultrasound.
Oh, my God. Gallstones.
Guess that's your diagnosis, doctor.
I'm scheduling Mrs. Clark for gallbladder surgery.
Shrewd idea. Good luck.
Sloan. Stay away from my patients.
You're welcome, doctor.
Oh, Doc, I wondered where you were.
That where I am is nowhere. I'm fresh out of ideas.
Well, listen, I can leave if you'd rather me
No,
alone or...
no, I could use some company.
You know, my grandmother used to do what she called keeping company. She'd sit with sick relatives and neighbors, and they'd feel better.
I bet she sat with you when you were sick.
Yeah, she sure did. And whenever I had a fever, my grandma, bless her soul, she would brew up some of the most awful tasting stuff.
But it worked.
Always. You know, Dr. Sloan, I grew up watching my grandma taking care of sick people, and, well, I know this isn't exactly scientific, but it's sort of like you said, there's got to be more to medicine than pills and tests and surgery. There's something you can't see or explain or even measure. Something spiritual. I don't know, you probably think I'm crazy, right?
Oh, no. You're talking about healing. You're going to make a good doctor, Thad. You're intelligent, you're thoughtful, you listen, you learn. Doctoring can be taught. Healing is a gift. You have that. No matter where you go or what you do, you are a born healer. And that's what you must do.
How we doing?
Hi. Well, how do we've discovered why Haviland was having Locke and Morgan investigated, but we're no closer to figuring out who killed them.
Well, we had a hard enough time just finding you.
Yeah, your beeper is off.
Oh, yeah, I was trying to think. We're missing something. I just know we are, but I don't know what. Look, we're all tired.
And hungry.
Why don't we all go down to Tony's and have a bite to eat?
Great.
Great. Good idea.
Oh, don't forget your beeper.
Oh. Well, that's not my beeper. I just picked up the wrong beeper. I think that what we've been looking for has been right under our noses the whole time.
Yeah, Morgan here.
Oh, well, I beat Tavlin. Looking for this?
What are you doing here?
Waiting for you, Tyler.
I don't know what kind of warp joke you're playing, but I'm not going to stay around and find out.
It's no joke, and you know it. Just as we both know you killed Haviland.
Going to play detective, you better have some proof.
The proof you killed Haviland is clipped to your belt.
Why?
See, the night I searched this office, I found this beeper. And like everyone else, including the police, I assumed this was Haviland's beeper. Then tonight, I noticed the number on the screen. It's the last number the owner called.
So what?
The number's 555-6495. That's your answering service. This had to be your beeper, but I couldn't prove it. Fortunately, you did it for me. I dialed Haviland's number, and you responded. Not bad, huh?
I'm listening.
You didn't know you had Haviland's beeper. Then they had to be switched by accident. And the only way that could have happened was during the struggle the night that Haviland died. Both beepers must have fallen on the floor. You picked up the wrong one. And that's how I got you.
Look, Sloan, this is between you and me. Nobody else knows about this. I've got a lot of money put away. Maybe we could work something out.
I don't think so, Tyler. But thanks anyway. Did you get all that, J.O.?
Every word.
Hands behind your back.
Good evening, Dr. Morgan. As you can see, we make house calls. Yeah, you're really very good, Mark. If you ever want to give up medicine, I could use you in my office. Huh?
I'd love that.
Yeah?
We could work together.
Yeah.
Have coffee together.
Sure.
Go jogging together. Split a spinach salad at lunch.
On the other hand, I couldn't take you away from medicine, Mark, because that's your calling. I mean, there's no doubt about that.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Devoted man.
I have scheduled your physical at 9 a.m. on Friday, and don't eat after midnight.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I won't be here.
It's all right. I make courthouse calls.
All right, I'll be here. But I won't like it.
Every time we link up, it's only us there. We're thinking, will we get there? Is it wrong? Is it right? You know that I miss you, but I be getting mixed signals. Why you slow down? Don't stop this green light. Now you're calling me special when you know I can't have you. When I'm on to the next one. Oh, now you want to get aggressive. Oh, fuck do you mean? You keep on making me leave. Nightmares turned into a dream. If you're so toxic to me, what am I feeling? Cause I thought it was over. Got me thinking my feelings over. You keep doing it over and over. You keep...
I'm not gonna let one mistake ruin my entire life.
I understand.
The others won't. Think of your clients. Think of the senior partners.
I don't care anymore. I really don't.
He's got the negatives. There's nothing you can do.
Maybe I should call the police.
You'll be ruined.
What can I do? He's bleeding me dry.
What would happen if I told you I could take care of this blackmailer? Just make him go away.
I'd give you anything you want.
Don't worry about him anymore. I'll take care of him.
What are you gonna do?
Kill him.
What are you looking at, bitch?
You want to earn $100?
I'm gonna have to be at your place. The maid is cleaning mine.
I'm playing a joke on my friend. You interested?
What do I gotta do?
Put it on.
What do you think? Suit me?
Take your clothes off. Put these on. When you're done, get in the car. Slide over. All you have to do is go to this address.
What do I do when I get there?
Say surprise. Easy. Surprise.
Well,
boom. Oh, you should have been there.
You are my little crocodile.
I know we could have gotten more money out of that son of a bitch.
We got our money. We're getting out. And now, you disappear. I've never done it with a dead man before.
Paternity suit?
Her attorney came by while you were in court.
That's outrageous.
Yes, sir. Kind of funny.
Oh, yeah? Well, you wouldn't think it was so damn funny if somebody slapped a paternity suit on you.
No, sir, I guess I wouldn't.
What proof does she have?
2 eyewitnesses.
Eyewitnesses? Oh, my God.
Doesn't look good, I'm afraid. I think I'd settle out of court if I were you.
Settle? For what?
You know, provide support for the offspring, punitive damages to cover the mental anguish.
Whose mental anguish?
The mother, Contessa Vanessa of York.
I am not very proud of you, Max. Max! Do you hear me? Shame on you. Derek, pull over. Yes, that's it. Now get out.
Hey, listen, I was
Get
only,
out.
I was only
That
kidding.
man in the gray jacket going that way. Now, damn it, now. Gray jacket. Hurry. I saw him.
I know you saw someone, but you're telling me that you saw a dead man.
No, I saw Jack Carpentier alive. You wouldn't know him, Jake. You were on that extradition case in Mexico when it happened.
Well, who is this guy if it is him?
Jack Carpentier was a PI who was killed by a car bomb 5 years ago.
So we thought. The corpse was disfigured. The coroner took what was left and added 2 plus 2, you know.
Right. Well, who killed him if he was killed?
They never found out. Case is still open.
I see. If 2 plus 2 doesn't equal Jack Carpentier, then why does the guy turn up alive and well after 5 years?
You find out when you find him. Crack open the Carpentier files. I want to know everything, Jake.
Absolutely. I'm on my way.
Right.
I got it.
Mitchell,
Yes, sir.
run a check on her while you're at it. I want to know her history, her habits, what her neighbors think about her.
Her?
Contessa Vanessa of York, of course.
Okay.
McCabe's name is not to be sullied without a fight, young man. And to think that I trusted you.
What'd you shoot?
They both beat me.
I'm probably cheated. Let me see your scorecard.
All right, gentlemen, how's business today? What do you got there? Let me see that. $80. You guys, miniature golf's gone up since I was a kid, you know?
Well, the scorecard was in my pocket. My money must have got tangled
Yeah,
up.
it must have. Why don't you take a walk, all right? Come on.
Boys, let's go. Now. Let's go. We're going home.
4th race, Santa Anita, 4-legged dream, 60 to win, 20 to place. Unbelievable.
I don't know anything about that.
I'm sure you don't. What's your name?
Name's Cookie.
Cookie. Cookie the bookie, huh? Your dad a poet, Cookie?
You gonna bust me?
That's entirely up to you. See this man? This man's name is Jack Carpentier. He's a big player. I know he's placed a lot of bets through you. I want to know if you've seen him around lately.
This guy's been dead for years.
Really?
Got himself blowed up in a car. Stiffed me for $1,200 on the college hoops.
Uh-huh.
And got himself stiffed.
That's all you know, huh? You sure about that?
Would I lie to a cop?
I hope not, because that's going to cost you 3 to 5. You follow me? You've seen him or not?
I told you, I haven't seen him. But I'll tell you this. You're the second guy that came around today looking for him.
Hello, Mrs. Bruce. You might remember me. I'm J.L. McCabe, the district attorney.
Oh, of course. I met you at my husband's law firm.
Right.
That was some time ago.
Yes, 5 years to be exact. You were the office manager, I believe.
Good memory, I was. But then I married one of the bosses.
Ah.
Not a bad career move, all things considered.
Absolutely not.
The senator's still at the Capitol building. He's not due home till tonight.
Yes, I called his office. But I'd really like to speak to you.
Regarding?
Jack Carpentier.
Would you like to come in? I don't believe I know the man. Please sit down. Make yourself comfortable.
Well, you hired him, I believe, didn't you? For your husband's law firm. He was a private investigator.
Oh, yes. He was the one who was killed in that explosion.
That's the man.
Well, then he's dead, Mr. McCabe. What is there to talk about?
I don't think he's dead, Mrs. Bruce. I think I saw him today. Ah, you reacted just like I did.
I don't believe in ghosts, Mr. McCabe.
Neither do I. I was hoping that you could fill in some of the blank spots for me. Can you think of any reason why he would want people to think he was dead?
We used him for divorce cases, mostly. A man who photographs wayward husbands and wives in compromising positions is bound to make a few enemies, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose so. Well, if you see him, please let me know, huh?
I really wouldn't recognize him if you walked into the room.
Oh, my goodness, look at that. I haven't seen a pack of those since I took my wife to Paris. Where do you buy French cigarettes in this country? In a tobacco shop?
I really don't know. I don't smoke. They're my husband's. He smokes like a chimney. But don't let the voters know it's bad for the image.
It is our secret. Thank you very much for your time. Goodbye.
You're more
Been
than
a pleasure.
welcome.
Bye-bye.
Let me get the door for you.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Hello, Mr. Senator.
Bastard!
Ooh. I guess you're not gonna wait for me after all, sugar, huh?
I never heard from you. All those years, I never heard from you. I didn't know what I thought. I thought you were
Dead? Dead? Look, I'm dead. Look how dead I am. I'm so dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I am. You blew me up. Remember?
What do you want?
Oh. Money.
Oh, no. You got your money. You had half. You had plenty.
It's gone. I need more. Now. And you're gonna help me get it, aren't you, sugar, huh? Huh, sweetheart?
Carolyn! Carolyn!
Here I am, my darling husband. Welcome home.
Where you been? I've been calling you all day.
shopping. Out. Errands. What's the matter? You seem upset.
Yes, I am. No, I got a call today from the district attorney. Well, actually, my secretary did. I'm not going to believe this. He wanted information on Jack Carpentier.
I know. Mr. McCabe came by today.
What? What did he want?
He said he saw Jack Carpentier in the street today.
It can't be.
Donovan, it's not. Be serious. He saw someone who looked like him, that's all.
Oh, my God.
Baby, baby, baby. Ghosts are invisible, don't you know?
The Senate, the campaign. We could lose everything. It can't be.
It's not. I told you I took care of everything, and I did. Just like I always have. Just like I always will. I love you.
Oh, God, I love you.
To the next governor.
You show yet?
Yeah, he placed a few bets. He's inside the arcade having lunch.
Hey, punk! Hey, I got a message for you from Mr. DiMaggio. Oh, you're not Dixon.
Jake Stars with the DA's office. I think we ought to drive downtown. Let's go.
His name is Guillermo Nicolori. Billy Nickel in the profession. He's a leg breaker out of Las Vegas. Collects overhead loans for Danny DiMaggio, right?
What brings you and your noble profession to our fair city, Mr. Nickel?
He was flashing a picture around town of Carpentier. Right?
Does Carpentier owe your Mr. DiMaggio some money, Billy?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about the man in the photograph, Jack Carpentier.
I don't know any Jack Carpentier. This is Arras, and you got nothing on me.
Shut up for a minute. You know Sammy Gunther? He's a scrawny little guy about half your size. He's out of his cast now. He's moving pretty well with his crutches. You did him.
That stupid little weasel. I'll break his other leg for thinking on me.
Sammy never said a word to me. It's a lucky guess on my part.
Well, now, there's a start. I'm sure you've left your delicate touch on other people around town, Billy. You should really contact a lawyer, you know? Cancel your newspaper, because you're going to be staying here for a while.
All right. Look, this guy in the picture, his name ain't Carpentier. His name is Larry Dixon.
Larry Dixon. Keep going. What else?
Dixon's got a big mouth. He'll bet on anything. Cards, dice, horses, dogs. How many fillings you got? But the talent's no match for the mouth. Anyway, he got into Mr. DiMaggio's books for 100 G's. Then skated.
So you tracked him here from Las Vegas?
Yeah, to remind him of his debt. You know, put a little hurry up in him.
Break an arm. A leg?
Nah, for 100 G's, I was gonna nail his kneecaps to the floor.
Why don't you try these on in here, Mrs. Bruce?
You know, Donna, I don't think these are right. They're all too plain. You think this would work for a campaign dinner?
Well,
I mean, I was thinking something a little more...
sinful?
Borderline.
I think I have something in back. Why don't you try this on, and I'll go and get them.
I trust you.
All right.
Come on in,
Now my problems are your problems, darling.
Jack, I told you I can't get the money.
Okay. What am I gonna do with you? Still like to dance? Hmm? Now, if I don't get the money tonight, then come tomorrow morning, police are somehow gonna find out who killed that wino 5 years ago. I hope we understand one another, sugar. You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Help yourself.
I suppose I got time for one more game.
Baby, your problems are over. So are mine.
I've been through the old file and I checked with forensics. The car that blew up 5 years ago was ID'd as belonging to Jack Carpentier.
Did they find anything in the car?
Yeah, Carpentier had a signet ring with his initials on it. It was on the body. What was left of the body. There was also a driver's license, car registration, some cash, some paperwork that was in the trunk, and a few other personal items.
Huh? Well, I'll be damned. That's it.
That's what?
That's what's odd about all this. I couldn't put my finger on it. It's those French cigarettes. Yeah, there's some right here, see?
I looked at the character check. He smoked that brand. 3 packs a day.
Donovan Bruce doesn't.
So what do you say?
I've been around him at state bar dinners, at campaign rallies. He never smokes. He'd leave the room. It bothered him so much.
So?
Also, when I went to his house yesterday, there was an ashtray filled with cigarette butts. And a pack of those fancy French cigarettes right next to it.
His wife?
She said they were his.
I miss you too, sweetheart. Okay, well, I love you too. Daddy will be home soon, I promise. I have to hang up now, okay? You help Mommy with your baby sister? Bye-bye. It's my oldest, 6½.
Who are you?
My name is Billy Nichols. I prefer to be called William.
Are you with the police?
No. Not hardly.
How did you get in here?
It's one of the things I'm very good at, Mrs. Bruce. Do you mind if I call you Carolyn? I think it's friendlier. I'm looking for a man. His name is Larry Dixon. I believe you know him as Jack Carpentier.
I don't know anybody by that name. Now you get out of here or I'm calling the police. I'd like a patrol car sent to my home immediately.
Do you really want them to know about you and Jack Carpentier, Carolyn? He told me everything. Then why do you want a patrol car? You would get drunk, light up another Francoise,
Can you tell me what the problem is?
and tell me about how he staged his own death.
Are you there? What's the problem, please?
No problem at all. My mistake.
You're smart. Why don't you come over here and have a seat? He left Las Vegas 2 days ago. Mr. DiMaggio, my supervisor, sent me to find him. Mr. DiMaggio is very unhappy with your Mr. Carpentier.
What makes you think he'll come to me?
Carolyn, you share a secret. Who else can a dead man trust? I've got to be leaving. I have to go shopping. I always bring my daughters back a present from a business trip. I thank you for your hospitality. It's very rare in my line of work. I'll be back.
Good morning, Senator.
Hello, Mr. McCabe. How are you?
I'm just wonderful, thank you. It appears that I am neither senile nor going blind, after all.
What do you mean by that?
Jack Carpentier. Yeah, I did see him the other day.
He's alive?
Was. He was killed last night.
My God. Do you know who killed him?
We're not positive yet, but we think it was a man known as Billy Nichols. He's an enforcer for a mobster out of Las Vegas. A dangerous man, this Nichols. Complete sociopath.
What was Carpentier's involvement with organized crime?
We don't know that either. But we're going to find out. Well, enjoy your day, Senator.
But what happened?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You told me you killed someone. Did you or didn't you?
Yes, I told you. I killed him. He got into the car. I don't know. I thought it was him.
Evidently it wasn't.
Do the police have any leads?
Yeah, McCabe told me about some enforcer out of Las Vegas.
Who? I mean, did he mention any names?
I don't know. Billy something. What's the difference? Who was it you killed in the car if Carpentier got away?
You have got to believe me. I would never lie to you. I would never do anything to hurt you. I love you.
I just don't understand.
I don't either. But the thing is, I mean, what's really important, what matters is that he is dead. We know that. He can never hurt you again. No one can.
I can't. I've got a lot of work to do. I have to get back to the office.
I'll bet you're a size 6. Am I right?
Right.
My wife is a size 4. Sometimes I can find a petite that fits. Other times I have to go to the junior miss department.
What do you want from me?
I have a problem, Carolyn. Jack Carpentier was killed last night.
Killed by whom?
This isn't my problem. The $100,000 is my problem. I can't go home empty-handed. I do have my professional reputation to think about, and I do not want people to think that I got sloppy and killed him.
What exactly are you saying?
Someone owes me $100,000. I'll be around till I get it.
I'll bet you don't make it.
You're on. How much?
$100,000.
What?
That's what you owe me, Senator.
I owe you $100,000?
You or your wife. One of you does.
What are you talking about?
I came to get $100,000 from Jack Carpentier. He's been in and out of your house for the last couple of days, I believe. Last night, I was informed that somebody put 3 bullets in his gut. Now, I figure that somebody was either you or your wife.
Really?
Didn't she tell you that I discussed this with her?
What was your name?
Communication is the key to any successful relationship. I've always said that. My wife and I, we talk about every problem.
Whatever your name is. I'm gonna go call the police.
I would think that over, Senator. Murder in the family doesn't look good to the voters. What looks worse is a murderer running for governor. If you can't scrape together the money, I suggest you talk to your wife, Carolyn. You must have paid her an awful lot of money to be your office manager. As a matter of fact, she deposited $50,000 every month for 7 months.
I think you're crazy.
No, I'm nosy. I checked. The deposits ended the month that Carpentier dummied his death in that car explosion. We'll be in touch. I suggest you reevaluate your marriage, Senator.
Donovan!
It's beautiful.
So are you.
I swear. Carpentier. I don't know what went wrong.
Everything's fine now. I'll be the governor. You'll be my first lady.
I love you so much.
Donovan, this isn't the right road. I think you took a wrong turn back there. Donovan, we're late already.
Not to worry, I'm the keynote speaker. They can't even start on their chicken till after I've given my speech. I'll be right back.
Are we doing business?
As we discussed, there's $120,000 in a briefcase in the backseat of my car.
My job was to return $100,000. That amount erases my memory. The extra $20,000, well, that amount erases your wife. Tell me, do you think my daughters will like them?
I honestly don't know.
Do you have kids or don't you like them?
Look, can we get on with this, please?
I'll be taking your wallet and the watch. I'll also be taking your wife's jewelry and the car. When I'm done, I'll come back and I'll knock you out. There'll be a bump on your head. A small bump. A little blood, not much. It'll help sell the armor.
My wife?
She struggled. Most women don't give up their jewelry without a fight. That's been my experience. My wife is that way. You'll watch them for me, won't you?
So, is it over?
Oh, it's over.
When I told her you offered me $20,000 to kill her, she offered me 30. Just business. I do have a family to think about.
Before you do anything, I'd just like you to consider the character of your new client here. She helped blackmail me. Kept half the money. That makes her cheat. She told me she loved me, deceived me all along. That makes her a liar. Then she swore to me that she killed Carpentier.
I did kill him. Twice.
Exactly. And that makes her a murderer. Murderer, cheat, liar. What makes you think you can trust her?
Cash. $30,000 sitting in the trunk.
I'll give you 50.
You're pathetic.
Is that so? You think I believed that little act of surprise you pulled when Carpentier turned up alive?
Doesn't matter what you think anymore, Donovan. 70,000.
For God's sake! Who was in the car the night you blew it up?
Some wino. Some nobody would ever miss.
I'll give you anything you want. Just kill her.
Oh, Donovan, as your grieving widow, I'm gonna keep all your money.
No, please don't, no, please.
I've heard about enough from you two. How about you, JL?
Yeah, I've heard all I need to know, Jake.
You two should have hired a marriage counselor. Would have been a lot cheaper.
How'd you find out?
A little undercover work. I stopped by this morning posing as a potential buyer.
Yeah? Dalmatians. Damnation.
Vindication. A dog's good name restored.
Ah, you've come back.
Madam, when you defile a man's dog, you defile the man as well.
Who are you?
I just happen to be his owner and his best friend. And I'm the damn district attorney, woman.
It seems perhaps I was hasty in filing charges.
Hasty? Mrs. T-Whistle, you don't even seem to know about the birds and the bees.
Around the neighborhood, he has a reputation as a wastrel.
Well, I hear she is a hussy.
Hussy?
Yes. And your eyewitnesses are nearsighted gossips. Max, I know you'll forgive me.
Injured pride